Oh, sweetheart. Very busy. I'm doing 3 different jobs. I did the floors, I did produce, I did frozen. Then when I got done with frozen, I went back to produce and see if there was anything that they needed, you know, that they were out of before I left and stuff. So it's been a long day. Mm. Hang on a second. I gotta get my tripod I have setting over there by the computer. I have to go get it. Mm. How was your day? You what? Yeah. Oh, okay. So, so how much do you need to get a laptop? Don't you want to get a laptop? Okay. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, he's like me. He's got plenty of money just like me. Uh, yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, hard-boiled eggs. Mm-hmm. These are hard-boiled and crack them. I'm not. This is the first I've eaten today. I've been too busy at work. I checked my watch thing, I carry in my pocket. I put almost 19,000 steps on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What? Me? No, I'm not down to earth. I'm way up there. I'm way up there on cloud nine. I'm way up on cloud nine. Well, I I haven't been on the computer yet today, but as of yesterday, it was in process. It said that they had received, what, they requested it, they received it and stuff. And as of yesterday, it was back in process and stuff because they were, just reviewing everything. And so I just have to get on the computer later on to see what I find out. But as of yesterday, you know, it was just in process. So they were finding, checking out my application and making sure what I sent to them is what they needed and all that stuff. And it said that normally it takes, because I requested, I paid when I went to the post office and had them mail the application to them. I I paid the expedited service, and they say that that would take 2 to 3 weeks, but that's 2 to 3 weeks from the time they receive it, not from the time I drop it off at the post office. And of course, then it got, it's been delayed because of the fact that what they needed that I, got and sent to them and stuff. And so right now, I don't know. I'd have to wait and see if I get it like Monday or Tuesday, or if I do not have it Monday, I'm supposed to call the passport service. It's out there in New Jersey or Massachusetts or somewhere. It's out east of me, on the east coast by the Atlantic Ocean, and they told me that if I do not receive it by Monday, to give them a call back, and then they will try and find out what's going on with it. And so, I just have to wait and see if I get it in the mail Monday. I didn't get it today because the only thing I got today was this paper. It's called Wooster Weekly News, and it comes out every week. That's the only thing I had in the mail today. Because when I got home, I checked my mail, and that was all that was in there. So there won't be no mail. Obviously, there won't be no mail tomorrow. It's Sunday, and so just have to wait and see whether or not I get it Monday. Now, normally I'm off on Monday, but next week I'm off on Tuesday, and I got to work Monday because Cody, the guy who works in the meat department, starts vacation tomorrow, and the guy that's coming over from Canton, Ohio, to fill in, to work the week, he has to have Monday off. So I have to work Monday because Cody's not going to be there. He's on vacation, and Alex, the guy that's filling in, he can't work Monday because he's already got something going on that he can't cancel. So I got to work Monday, and I'm taking Tuesday off. So Melanie, yeah. So I got to work Monday. Normally I have Mondays off, but next week I got to work Monday and take Tuesday off. So because of the fact that Cody's not there and Alex ain't going to be there, that means it's only going to be me and Melanie Monday morning. So I got to work Monday, um, because nobody else will be there. So I got to work Monday, and then I'll be taking Tuesday and Friday off next week. So, huh? I mean, yeah, I get 2 days a week off. Normally it's Monday and Friday, but next week it'll be Tuesday and Friday that I'm off. I just had to switch. Well, Melanie, she let me know that I got to work Monday and have Tuesday off because, like I said, Cody's on vacation, and Alex, the guy that's filling in the meat department, can't work Monday. So, what's that? Uh huh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm signing into YouTube right now and come on now. Oh, let me see here. Okay. Yeah, 57 subscribers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. He'll get there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I was surprised that you were up because I knew I would. I mean, I was scheduled until 2 o'clock, but I knew I'd be there past 2 o'clock, and I didn't clock out until it was probably about I don't know. It was right around 20 minutes till 4. So I was there for an extra hour and uh, like an extra hour and 40 minutes. So yeah, an extra hour and 40 minutes is what I worked today, beyond what I was scheduled. I was scheduled 6 to 2, but I knew I wouldn't be out there 2 o'clock because there was a matter of fact, Melanie closes tomorrow night, but I got to pick her up in the morning because there's still a whole bunch of groceries that's got to be put out because the owner told Melanie just to order what she needed to fill the store up. So she did. She ordered a lot of stuff. Yeah, what? How much you got there? Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I want you to do. I mean, I send you money so that you won't have to go without food. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong in asking. I mean, if you really need it, but there are some people that take advantage of it that really don't need the money, but they figure, oh well, they'll ask knowing that he will probably, you know, give them money. But there are some people that don't need it. Yeah, yeah. Now, if I was there, I'd ask him. I'd ask him. That if I was there, and we saw him and stuff, I would ask him if he could possibly help us out. I would say, I'm not, saying that you need to help us out, but if you can, and I would explain, you know, that we're, you know, going to be getting married and stuff, and we're trying to start because, I work and you don't, but we're trying to get you to America, and then we're trying to get our own place, and so I would ask him myself, but I tell him, if you can't, you can't. I mean, I'm not going to hold anything against you. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, Yeah. 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 I'm glad I can help. Yep. No problem. I. Uh, wait a minute. That ain't what I wanted. Uh, yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. Yeah, 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 no, yeah, 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 he is. Yeah, 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 right. No, he wasn't. I mean, he made his money from, basically YouTube and stuff, and then it just continued to grow and grow and grow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'll be 71 next month, but I can't afford to not work because I cannot live on Social Security alone. With the price of everything, I just can it's just like Deb. She's older than I am, and she's been there longer than I have, and she can't stop working either because she can't make it on Social Security either. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'm talking to you right now, and it just came up on Facebook. It says that you posted four videos. I mean, four. What did it say? Says you added four photos just now. Yeah. 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 I knew it was going to be late, but I didn't know. I had no idea what time I would actually get off work. But it's just you know, doing three different jobs. I did the floors, then I did produce, then I did frozen, then I went back in before I left to make sure that everything was stocked in produce before I left for the day. So, but I got all the frozen done. So, okay, hon. Mwah. Oh yes, we will, sweetheart. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. So much. Forever and ever noise. So you sleep well and sweet dreams. And well, definitely talk to you in the morning because I don't start until 7 o'clock tomorrow. So I'll be leaving about 6:35 to go pick Melanie up and stuff. So I will, sweetheart. I will. I still got one more egg, but that won't take long, to eat it. Yum, 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 yum. Mm. Okay, hon. So, okay. One, two, and three, and three. No, I love you, sweetheart. Mm. Forever, never noise. And I sure hope that they get my passport to me. I mean, like I said, if I don't have it Monday, I will definitely be calling them to find out when I'll be getting it. Because I'll tell them I planned on leaving on the 9th, but I still got to buy my airline ticket. But I don't want to do that until I know I have my visa. So if I don't get it in the mail Monday, I'm definitely going to be calling them after I get home when I get home from work Monday, I will check my mail and see if it's here. And if not, then I'm going to be coming in, and right away I'm going to be calling them, finding out, well, is my visa in the mail on its way to me, or what's going on? So they got what they needed. They only needed one thing, and that was, the, certificate of live birth. So that's what they needed, and that's what I sent to them. So now I mean, if if for some reason I don't get it, obviously I would have to postpone my, you know, when I'm going to be leaving and stuff. But right now I'm just waiting to get my visa. So, but I told when Melanie asked me today, she says, have you heard anything about your visa? I said, as of yesterday, no. And I told her, I said, if I don't have it in the mail Monday, that I'm going to be calling them to find out when I would be expecting to get it. And and so, I just, she asked me that today before she left. So right now, just waiting to see if I get it. I know I'll get it. It's just a matter of when. Yeah. And the problem is, I can only get it. I had to spend all this money for everything and stuff, and I had to make sure that my bills were paid also, like my rent, and my electric and everything, because I didn't want, to be evicted or my electric to be shut off because I didn't pay my electric bill or something. So I had to make sure that all my bills are paid, and then that's why I keep going and giving plasma. Matter of fact, they yesterday. Oh yeah, there's a bruise. See it? Yep, that was from yesterday. But my other arm's fine. So you know, since I won't be able to go Monday, I'll go Tuesday, and I could use my left arm and stuff. And so I mean, and the guy that stuck the needle in me, you know, he didn't get it the first time, so he had to pull it back out and push it back in. And what that did is it let a little bit of blood get underneath my skin. So, yeah, hopefully by next Friday, hopefully that got a little bit of a bruise. It ain't much, but hopefully it'll be gone by next Friday. And hopefully they don't bruise my left arm. Yeah. So, okay, hon. I will let you go to sleep, and after I finish my egg and my crackers, then I'm going to lay down and rest for a while. And but oh, excuse me. But okay, sweetheart. So, so I will, hon. And bye bye for now. And I will talk to you in the morning before I leave for work. So, okay. Night night. I love you so much. You know, actually, we've been talking for over an hour now. Okay, so okay, bye bye for now, and I'll talk to you in the morning. Okay, sweetheart. So you sleep well. Bye bye. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Let me. Morning, sweetheart. It was good. I slept really good. Yeah. Uh-oh. No, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Well, I got an email from the about my passport, and actually, what I'll do is I'll send you a screenshot of what they sent to me. Um, it's basically it basically says the same thing as what they had sent to me before. Um, let's see, screenshot. Yeah, here and okay, okay. I just sent it. Yeah, it's been sent. So I didn't send it on WhatsApp. I sent it on your other, one of your accounts on and it basically it's the same thing. It's worded a little different because it says it's still under review. They're reviewing it after they got the information that I had sent to them and stuff. So I just got that yesterday in my email. So that means it ain't been sent out yet. Yeah, basically it's the same thing as what they had sent to me before, but sent that to me yesterday. Said it's still under review. It's still being reviewed. Now that they received the information that they, had requested. So that means that it hasn't been, the passport has not been sent yet. So I know I won't be getting it tomorrow in the mail unless they send it out today, like overnight. But I don't think that they would pay the extra money to send something like overnight. So yeah, it's just hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to see you as much as you want to see me, and so we're together and stuff. Other than we see each other like this, but we want the physical touch, and but if I don't have my passport, then I can't go. So that's what I'm waiting on is the passport. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, well, I'm scheduled 7 to 12 today. Yeah, yeah. I'm scheduled 7 to 12 today, and 7 to 12 tomorrow. Because seeing how Cody's on vacation, like I said, I got to work tomorrow and take Tuesday off. I do. Uh, yeah, I went to bed last night. Actually, I went to bed about 8 o'clock because I was just tired. So I got in bed and I went to sleep. And when I woke up to go to CR, I looked at the digital clock on my microwave, and it said 1:30. It was 1:33 or something like that. So then I got in my chair, went back to sleep, and I woke up. I woke up a couple of times while I was sleeping, and once it was like three something, and then I woke up again. It was like 4:50 or something like that. And I said, no, my alarm's not set until 6 o'clock, so I'm not getting up yet. So went back to sleep. I woke up again, and it was 5 minutes. It was 10 minutes till 6. So then I decided, well, 10 minutes, I might as well get up. 10 minutes before my alarm's going to go off. So I got up at so it was 10 till 6 when I got up and got dressed and everything, and then I just sat down and I I I turned your camera on and saw you. Well, I saw you laying down with your eyes closed. I didn't know if you were sleeping or not. So I saw you laying there, and I thought you were sleeping. So I figured I'm not going to bother. If she wakes up, she wakes up. So, oh yeah, I know. That secret Santa. You never know. You never know when he's going to show up.
Secret Santa. You're welcome, sweetheart. Hey, I gotta make sure you eat. I mean, I don't want you to go without food. You're welcome. Yeah, I was after you went to bed. What was it? Going on 5 o'clock, and and I was just sitting here and I finished up my egg and my crackers and stuff, and I was just sitting here and said, ah, I know she's only got $1,050 left, or 1,050 pesos. So I figured, I want to send her some money. Well, the other thing is you got your Wi-Fi bills coming up. Yeah, and today, well, for me right now it's August 2nd, but for you right now it's August. Are you August 2nd now or August 3rd? Yeah, okay. So there's part of the day when we're on the same day, but then see, well, it's because it's 6:17 p.m. for you right now. So at midnight, you will go to August 3rd. That way you got the money to pay your Wi-Fi bill. Because I know that costs you, 1,000 pesos. Well, at least you can pay that now, and you got money, because you had 1,050 pesos, and 1,000 of that would have went for your Wi-Fi bill, so that would have only left you 50 pesos. So that way you got to buy food, eat. Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Man, I keep getting all these little bugs crawling around. I mean, they're not, you know, dangerous or poisonous or anything. It's just, like on the on my door at the bottom, there's like just a little gap. I mean, there's a rubber thing on the bottom, but there's enough room that if it's, just tiny little bugs, and they can come in. Just, nuisance is what they are. And every now and then I'll find one. Like I just had one crawl in my pants, and I tried to grab it, and then I was going to throw it in my trash can, and I pinched it too hard, and I got a little bit of. I'll show you. Here, it's just a little bit of blood from the bug when I tried to pick it up and throw it in my trash can, and I pinched it too hard when I picked it up, and it squeezed the blood out of it. So I don't know. It's just, I mean, you can barely see them. They're so tiny. I mean, I just, I just had one crawling on the arm of my chair right here, and I reached over and I just picked it up and I threw it down in my trash can. And the, and I've got some spray over there. Like I got a thing. It's like ant, ant and roach and spider, whatever now. And I've taken and along the bottom of my door, I'll spray so that that hopefully it would cause them to not come in when they get there and smell it. Then they would turn around and go back out or whatever. But every now and then I'll see one crawling around or whatever and stuff, and it's a nuisance. Yeah, and I mean, it's not too bad outside right now. It's 69 degrees outside right now. Of course, it's 69 outside, but it's 78 inside my apartment right now. Well, see, let me show you. Here's one. I don't know if you can see it or not. See it right there? It's just a tiny little bug, and I mean, they're I don't know, they're a pest. I mean, they don't bite or anything like that. It just every now and then I see one crawling around. Yeah, yeah, because I've never had a problem. It's only when I'm sitting here in my chair. But like when I'm in bed or anything, you know, I I don't feel them crawling on my body or anything like that when I'm trying to fall asleep, or I don't get woke up because I feel something while I'm sleeping. But I only see them when I'm sitting in my chair. I don't know why, but oh yeah, I got some spray over there because it says, well, I got two different kinds. Well, one is it's Raid, which is a good brand, for killing. Because one says ant, roach, and spiders on the can, and the other one that I got, it says it's basically the same. It says ants, roach, spiders, and gnats. Which is gnats are just tiny, tiny little things. Gnats can fly around. They're like fruit flies, is what gnats are. They're real tiny little things. And so, I mean, I've even taken an I'll turn. I yesterday I swept my floor really good and I turned my chair. I leaned it forward and I sprayed underneath, all underneath my chair and everything, and took an then I took and vacuumed my carpet, everywhere. While I had my chair tilted over, I vacuumed under it really good, and then I vacuumed, underneath, around everything else, and moved stuff out of the way, and vacuumed real good. And but yeah, yeah, and I got it. Behind my chair here is where I have my between the back of my chair and the end of my bed. I've got like probably about 2 feet. Well, that's where my vacuum. I have my vacuum sitting there, and I also have I have a carpet shampooer that I use periodically, and I clean my carpet and stuff really good. And when I clean the carpet, it sometimes you can tell that it's really dirty because then because there's a thing that when you put water, there's a container that holds the water in the cleaning solution, and then there's another thing that as you're cleaning your carpet, it sucks up the dirty water, and that water is black because you're coming in and out, in and out, in and out, and stuff. It especially over there right in front of the door. Because usually when I do it, I do like from where over there where my microwave, and everything is. I do over to the edge of my chair, all the way, from the sink to the bathroom. I do all that. And then I'll sit down. I'll turn my fan on it to help it dry the carpet out. And because I don't want to walk on it because then my feet would be getting wet, and then if I if I walk on the part that I ain't shampooed again and I walk back over there, then it's just transferring the dirt back over there. So I try and stay off of it, and then, like I said, I can turn my fan and, blow it a section, let it dry, then I move my fan, blow it on another section and stuff. And then if I know I'm going to be going somewhere, then I'll do the other half of my apartment from the edge of my chair on the left hand side over to where my door and window is and stuff. And I do that, especially if I know I'm going to be leaving and stuff and to go somewhere. There was another one just crawling on the arm of my chair. I just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye, so I picked it up and I just threw it into the trash can. Hopefully it won't climb out of the trash. Well, I try and kill it. I try and squeeze it because that way there's no chance of it crawling back out of the trash can and stuff. Because they're just tiny little bugs. They're a nuisance. Yeah. Well, yeah. What I need to do is I need to get something because I don't want to, my trash can. I don't want to take and put water in the bottom of it because I take and throw trash in there. So I don't want water in the bottom of it, but I can get something else and set it around to you know to put the bug in and stuff that they can't get out and stuff, and then they just you know they can't get out, so they eventually would die. They're what? Yeah, and I don't know if they come in when it's so hot outside that you're trying to find somewhere that's cooler or what it is, but it's like today's weather is supposed to get up to it's 68 degrees outside right now, and it's going to get up to but it says it's 63. We're supposed to get up to 78 today, so today won't be as hot as it has been the past couple of days. Of course, the humidity is 92%, so the humidity is way up, and that makes it uncomfortable outside, even though it's only 68 degrees outside. That humidity makes it, you know, still a lot hotter than what it actually is. So, so, so I don't know if they come in because they're looking for a cooler place or what it is, but they're just annoying. Oh no, no, it's happened before. No, I've been here for almost 8 years, and and I've had bugs come in all the time. Well, Charlie even asked me the same thing. He says, "Do you have ants and bugs and stuff that come into your apartment?" I said, "Oh yeah, yeah." So he has the same problem over there too. So like I said, you know, it's just they're annoying and stuff. They're not. I've never been. It's never been like I've had bed bites or anything like that, or but they're just a nuisance. Well, hon, it's 6:34 because I just looked at my thing and it's 6:34. So I'm going to need to get going. And actually, what I'll do is I'll get up and move the camera real quick before I leave because I got to go pick Melanie up today. So let me put my footrest down, and I will get up and move the camera real quick, and then I'll come back and say goodbye because it's now 6:35. So hold on. Gotta lay it down here for a second. Gotta open the curtain up. Okay, that's hanging up there. So now I will say goodbye so I can get going to work. So I love you, and I will. I will be very, very safe. So, and okay. Hello. She's looking at me. Okay, hon, I gotta go. It's 6:36. So, sweet dreams and sleep well when you go to bed. And if you go out, be careful. So, okay, I will, hon. I will. So, one, two, and three. I love you. And I will talk to you later, either later tonight after I get off of work, or today when I get off work, or tomorrow morning, because I work 7 to 12 again tomorrow. So bye bye for now, and I will see you later. So I love you. I love you so, so, so much. Forever and ever and always, hon. Okay, so bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, gotta hang up. Bye. I will. Okay, gotta go, gotta go. Okay. Oh.